First to speak will be Stephanie Berry.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody for your questions, and yes, we will be hanging around so you can direct more questions to us. We have a, I don't even think this is on. We have a choice on October 6th. We know that. That's why we're all here today. We can go back to the days where government saw us letting our energy system atrophy, where we didn't invest in research and innovation, where we didn't invest in our healthcare, and we didn't invest in our educational sector. We have come a long way, and we have more work to do. We need to ask our politicians not what they don't like, but what they stand for, what they want to see in their communities. We ask of us to be accountable to decisions that are made at government levels. I have a vision for Sarnia Lambton that sees this community 5, 10, 15 years down the line as innovative, as a hub for culture, as a place where we're proud to call ourselves a green hybrid community. Not just in wind and solar, but in all sectors, all clusters, whether it be biotechnology, entertainment, education, and healthcare. That's what we're fighting for here today, and that's what we're going to the ballot box for, to protect our future. If elected on October 6th, you can be sure that I will be a strong, fresh face that this community needs to protect our future. Thank you.
The next speaker will be Bob Bailey.
Thank you, Gary, and thank you again to the Chamber and the Kiwanis for having us here today. Look, I've been in this job, I think I calculated, next week it's 1,460 days as of next week since the last election. I've been on the ground in 7 days a week in those 4 years. We've been working with the community on every issue, whether it's the municipalities, whether it's the seniors, whether it's people with family responsibility issues. So I didn't just start looking at this a few weeks ago, a few months ago. My office, I'm proud of the office my work is done in both Queen's Park and here in Sarnia, Lambton. I'm given the opportunity and the privilege, and it is a privilege and an opportunity to represent you. I'll continue to do that. Sarnia, Lambton's got so much going for it, whether it's agricultural, whether it's our biotechnology that we've invested in here locally. There's announcements all the time. There's more announcements going to come. Those will continue to come here. Why? Because Sarnia, Lambton's the best place to invest. It's our tradespeople, it's our businesses that are here, it's our safety record, it's the infrastructure that's here, whether it's the Lanxess site, the TransAlta site, Nova Chemicals. We've got it all, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege to have been the member. I could look forward, if given your trust, to carry forward and do that job, and I'll work twice as hard going forward, and I look forward to the rest of the campaign, and get out early on election day, and well, like they used to say down in Louisiana, vote early and vote often. But anyway, thanks again.
And I have been for the last year running on various issues and sticking up for our community where other people felt that their issues have been falling on deaf ears. They've called me and brought me in to help them. So I'm here to continue to do the same thing. I'm with a party that believes in building community solutions at the community level. To address your question there, we believe in fully accessible public health care. Public health care should be fully public. That's the most efficient and affordable method of delivering health care. And we do that by capping CEO salaries and eliminating consultant fees and things like that. So we have money left over to put back into frontline health care. But there are also innovations to be had, like community health teams, and on and on. We apply the same principles to building business. Build it at the community level. Reward the job creators, not just handing blank checks to corporations who may walk out 2-3 years later and lay off an entire workforce. We're saying no more favors to well-connected insiders. We're here to be truly responsible. We're here to be truly fiscally responsible. And I'm sorry, I saw that coming. And I just hope that you'll continue to talk to me, and we'll keep this conversation for the next week. Thanks.
Andrew Falby.
Thank you, Chamber and Kiwanis members. To be honest, I have no illusions that I'm going to be your next MPP. I'm here to plant some seeds of ideas. Problems that arise from the initiation of coercion and force by governments have a solution. The solution is for people of the world to stop asking for officials to initiate force on their behalf. Evil does not arise only from evil people, but also from good people who tolerate the initiation of force as a means to their own ends. In this manner, good people have empowered evil throughout history. Having confidence in a free society is to focus on the process of discovery in the marketplace of values, rather than to focus on some imposed vision or goals. This is the basis of a truly free society, a libertarian society. It is not only the most practical and humanitarian foundation for human action, it is also the most ethical. Using government force to impose a vision on others is intellectual sloth and typically results in unintended perverse consequences. Achieving the free society requires courage to think, to talk, and to act, especially when it's easier to do nothing.
Well, thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming here. I was thinking too far ahead. Obviously, Mr. Bruzewicz is next.
I'll make it official. I'm not withdrawing from this race. And I'm not like my friend Andrew. I'm not taking defeatist attitude. I do intend to win. And I had a dream the other day, and the dream it was that the election results are over, all hard work is finished, and we know the numbers. 40 Liberals, 40 Conservatives, 27 NDPers, and 1 Independent. So I will come to you, and you will have to advise me who I should choose as the next Premier of Ontario. You never know, things happen. Sometimes dreams come to reality. Anyway, Bob says he's been working hard within the community for the last 4 years. I can say that I've worked for a bit longer than that. I've been in public service to you, first on Sarnia Hydroelectric Commissions. That's in the 80s. I was its chairman. I remember the hydro when the rates were reasonable and so on. I was also serving you on the Sarnia City Council for the last 17 years in virtually every capacity, every committee. I have also served you on Sarnia St. Clair Region Conservation Authority since 1999, and I'm its first chairman, and from Sarnia, and I think I've done a fairly good job. So I have a record of public service that I believe is competitive with the rest of us, of the people running. Thank you.
Now, thank all of you for coming and participating today, and listening to what the candidates have said to you today, because it is important for you to take this education and talk to other people, and then do vote on October the 6th. To those at the table here, I want to pass on our thanks for you stepping forward to serve us as the public in this community. Each one of you are out there putting yourself forward. Some people say public speaking is the greatest stress in the world, and here you are, lots of chicken dinners and lots of forums this year, and we really thank you for being here. No chicken dinners here. To the Kiwanis again, the Chamber wishes to thank you very much for this partnership, Ken, and to your team here, thank you very much again. Maybe just one question, a little self-serving. We changed the format up a little bit this time. To any who've been to any of our forums before, we had one question, one candidate, next question, another candidate. We allowed a little bit more interchange this time. Was that effective? Did you enjoy that? We'll consider that in the next election, what, 5 years from now, no more elections?